Do you want to bulk, put on more muscle and more size, but you're worried about losing your abs or the lean physique that you've built? I understand, as I used to be there myself. However, in this video I'll be talking about the best way to bulk up while not putting on much fat and still maintaining your abs and lean physique. Firstly, I want to start with why most people get fat. You see, when most people start their bulks, they get fat very quickly because they're not tracking their calories properly and they're just eating everything in sight. They think since they're on a bulk, that's an excuse to just eat a bunch of junk food, lose their healthy diet, and just eat whatever they want. The problem with this is it's not actually going to help you build more muscle. All it's going to do is build fat. So obviously as you build more fat, you won't be able to see your abs, you'll get a less lean physique, and it's not even helping you in the gym. It's just an excuse to eat horrible food for you. Secondly, you just want to be in a small caloric surplus. Nothing crazy like 600 or 1,000 calories surplus, as that is completely crazy and it'll just cause immense fat gain and you'll lose your lean physique. But just 300 to 400 calorie surplus every day. So if your maintenance is 2,000 calories, eat 2,400. And try and avoid dirty food, so just supplement it with more healthy foods. Just eat a bit more rice, a bit more chicken, and you'll be able to get those extra calories easily. Build more muscle, put on more size, but still maintain your lean physique. Thirdly, you want to prioritize protein and not carbohydrates and fat. So if you think about it, right, the thing that's actually helping you build muscle, which is helping you recover and build bigger muscles, is protein. We all know this, right? So why on a bulk are we filling up our diet with a bunch of carbohydrates and a bunch of sugar? How's that actually going to help us build more muscle? Maybe it will help us put on size, sure, which you could say result in you building more muscle. However, the direct response is eating more carbs and sugar will build fat. It will cause you to put on fat, not to build more muscle. So you need to be prioritizing more protein intake rather than eating more carbohydrates than you were previously. You also want to be training to failure. So when you're in the gym, every single set you do, so let's say you do a set of bicep curls, you want every single set to be to failure. I tried this yesterday and it was an amazing workout and I can still feel it today, but in a good way, not a negative way. But training to failure means that you really squeeze every last bit of energy out of your muscle, and then you can rebuild them later on by eating more protein, getting more calories in. This is how you build a lot of muscle. And also, I recommend that you just continue to train your abs 3 to 4 times a week so you can still maintain that lean, sculptured physique that you want and you don't put on that fat, which can be very demotivating and cause you to quit the bulk, which is negative for your progress in the gym and building more muscle. So make sure to train your abs still 2, 3, 4 times a week. Just make sure that you're consistent with it and keep doing it, and you'll find that you won't lose your abs very easily. As I mentioned before, you also need to be avoiding junk food. So just because you're on a bulk is not an excuse to just go to McDonald's and eat fast food every single day. You still want to be eating a healthy diet even though you're bulking, because bulking doesn't mean eat dirty and eat horrible foods. It just means bulk on more size. And how do you do that? It's just by eating the same healthy food, but a little bit more. So have some more protein, have some more rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, a clean diet. Just avoid any junk food and excess sugar where possible. And finally, many people seem to think that cardio kills gains, and if you're doing cardio while on a bulk, you're going to completely ruin your progress, but that's not true at all. If you're just doing some low intensity cardio, like walking, you still want to be getting your 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day, even if you're bulking. This will help just with your digestion and it will just burn fat. Walking after your gym session is not going to kill any gains, trust me. As long as you're still eating the correct amount of protein per day, it's not going to affect your muscle building at all if you go for a walk or if you go for a jog or if you play sports after going to the gym. So it's a complete myth that cardio is going to kill your gains, and it's vital that you do this even when on a bulk so you can maintain that sculptured physique that we keep going back to. In conclusion, the best bulking approach, what is it? Well, in my opinion, it is lean bulking. Some will call it clean bulking, but I call it lean bulking. It's basically, instead of a dirty bulk, which is where you consume basically everything in sight, and you'll end up building up a lot of fat. It's a long, lean bulk, so you're in a small calorie surplus of 300 to 400 calories per day, and you're just eating healthy foods. So for example, chicken, rice, potatoes, ground beef, ground turkey, steak, eggs, and of course, you can have some sweet treats here and there. Who am I to say? After all, since you are bulking, it's okay to get a few of your calories from maybe slightly dirtier sources, but you want 80% of your diet to still be clean, and you don't want to be consuming junk food and foods that are super high in sugar to supplement your extra 400 calories that you need to remain in this surplus for the bulk. So by following a lean bulk, you'll minimize your fat gain and you'll be able to bulk up, put on more muscle, put on more size, while still maintaining a lean physique and still being able to see your abs that you've been working hard for. Anyway, this is how you can bulk up while still maintaining your abs. If you enjoyed this video, check out the top link in the description right now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.